That's better. I'm back. YouTube drives me nuts dropping connection all the time, whereas StreamYard holds it stable-ish. Yeah, the corn's getting tall. Or wheat, whatever it is. Ooh, heck. Can't see much of the path. Already gone to trip over a couple of times. Yes, we're back on StreamYards. For whatever reason, YouTube, it just doesn't hold a blooming signal. Field of corn. Wonder if you'll come and let me pick some for me chickens. Doubtful, like, but you never know. Now this path gets lethal as we get further down. Little birdies. All the way along, that's the road over there, is someone's garden. These gardens are massive. There's one of his sheds. And it carries on over here. They've got chickens as well. They've got a little orchard. They've got all sorts, but the gardens are huge. Yeah, I'll come down late at night with some shears. You'll knock this little corner and they'll love it. Nettles and thistles. Prefer them thistles to the nettles, evil things that they are. This path. Dacorn, how you doing, son? You all right? We're going, I'll show you where the badger set is. I was going to go the other way. I thought, you know what, we'll come this way. And we'll come back up the road against the pretty houses. Ooh. I'm trying to dodge nettles. Evil things, as are the bugs, and I'm getting covered in spider webs. See, it's still someone's garden. Must have a couple of acres, they're huge. Ooh, spider webs in my face. Horrible things. Hi, Teresa, you okay? Look at that sky. It's lush. You all right, Gripper? Ooh, heck. Unless they cut this path back soon, it's going to become pretty impassable. Especially this top end. Ooh. Ooh. Covered in spider webs. Green fly. Hate green fly. I'm not bad, trees. I've come for a wander. Drop the stress levels down. I forgot with a little enclosure here. It's a while since I've walked this way. This must have been a farmer's enclosure. I think 34 degrees. Usually these one way in, one way out. Didn't let me going in there. But I'm not so sure about this one. Doesn't look old enough. Yeah, this badger set we're going to, it's been here as long as I've known, but there wasn't any badgers in it for at least 5-6 years. But a family moved in and it's grown, it's massive. You all right, Tommy? Thanks for coming in. We're going to see the badgers. At a guess, they've been remodelling. Not it's crappy what they've done to you. Over that appointment, they should have had you in. Yeah, Gripper, I've got a bit of an OCD. If it's sunny, I can't be in the house. I have to be outside somewhere. And it's driving me nuts that I'm in the shade at the moment because I want to be in the sun. Jake, how you doing? See, we've got beautiful, warm, sunny days. And Jake's got winter. It's so weird. All four corners of the world. This bit's not so bad. The nettles have vanished. Ooh. But from memory, it's a bit iffy as we get further down. I don't know whether to be brave and go through the field if the horse is there or not. Oh, nice one, Gripper. You get groups of bikers going up past my parents and up past my brothers. A back road to a place called Alston. Brings you out towards Barnard Castle and you've got Hartside up there. And we get hundreds of bikers through doing that road. You right, Koala? I said to my dad, said that bowel prep stuff's lethal. He chose not to have sedation, and he said he wished he had, because they blow your belly up with air or some kind of gas. So you'd be farting like a trooper when you do get it done. Ooh, fucking hell. Naughty tree root. Flies, go away. That was the first field back there that I've seen that they weren't growing grass with the silage. Gripper, and the amount of ambulances that tail up that road as well in the summer. There's some dodgy stretches on that road. And when you get over the top of Alston, it creeps me out a bit. It's a bit Royston Vasey or Deliverance, because the signposts are bits of cardboard at the end of people's drives. It's very weird. I wouldn't want to break down up there, put it that way. Oh, spider webs. You know those little thin strands when the baby spiders hatch and they're just floating in the air? I'm getting covered in them. There's a badger run. Although there's been sheep in here at one point. Now where those badgers going, they're going down that way and the bend. See if it'll, I can't enlarge it because I'm on StreamYard. New work. Where's my path gone? Ouchie. Ouch. Brambles. Oh. Thistles. And nettles. People have given in using this gate. They're just going around the side. I'm hoping the horses aren't in, because I'm a bit of a chicken. Although to walk around, it'd be an absolute mission. Looking for badger tracks to come along this little valley, through the fence. And there's rake loads of rabbits in here. Please don't let there be horses in. These nettles are about as tough. Oh, I should have brought a bag for elderflowers. Green Ninja, Hazy Cheesy, how you doing? I'm getting nestled and thistled. Ooh, heck. Ugh. It's been in a jungle. Right, can't see any horses yet, which is a good sign. I'm hoping they're in the bottom field. Nettles. Yeah, I do prepare. Last night on the way home from school, Appleby Horse Fair. We have travellers coming through with the bow tops, pulled by the horses. Some pull by the cars, but we'll have the odd one come with the horses. I can't see any horses. Ah, shite. Oops, sorry. Right at the top next to the gate. Can I sneak round? I think that's Queenie. So we saw the two bow tops and the two horses on the village green part. So I pulled up and asked if it was okay to take the little one to see them. But yeah, of course. So she was having a look at the caravans. She was petting the horses. They were giving her carrots to feed them, watching them groom them. As we left, I just got a strap back in the car, and the main guy, the dad of the family, come running over with a £10 note and shove it in her hand, which I thought was lovely. The horse is right at the gate at the top. Bum fluff. I could sneak. Oh, can I sneak around the bottom? I should have gone over the fence at the bottom, and snuck in. It wouldn't have seen me. Oh, is Mr. J in? Mr. J, hi, Mr. J. Sorry, I didn't see you. What do I do? We could loop around. I'm doing a big old loop. I think I can't get through this field to sneak over the top. And I don't fancy death by horse. Could I go through the bottom? Should try going through the bottom, see if I can make a path through. Should be. Can I climb a tree if it comes for us? Sod it, right. Man up, woman up even. Oh, Jesus. Look at the size of its hooves and all, it's huge. Right, we'll go down the bottom. And we'll sneak round where I can climb through the fence. Net, Jesus. Net, thank you very much for coming in. Yeah, that gap in the gate, but the horse is huge. That's where we want to be. And there's rabbits down here. Doesn't look like the horse comes down here much. You alright, Clydesworld? We're going to a badger set. I'm going to show you the badger set. But the gate I need, there's a horse in the way. I need to be down the bottom. So we're sneaking around the bottom, and I'm going to go over the fence in the corner. Preferably not diving over because the horse is chasing us. Jeez, oh crap. I nearly went over. The ground's dead rough because when it's been wet, the horses have been all over. And there's rabbits digging. Can't see any horses. Job's a good one. We're nearly there. Thought I could hear hooves. Crap. Have a sneak around this corner, see if there's a horse. Normally there's not just one. Where those trees are, the taller trees are, that's where we're going. There is a second runoff set down here. A lot of them are all underground, linked together, but this is too far apart. So this one looks like young ones that are being kicked off. Well, it was the last time I was here. Can I get through that bit? The grass is sopping down here. Hey there. Horses don't see me. I'm being brave. Got those little fields all around. Uwek. Mr. Horsey has been down here in his tracks. Right, this is where the runoff set was. Here we go. Badger House. And another. They've not actually done too much work since I was here last. Oh, they have, I lie. So all this disturbance is from the badgers digging roots. Here you go. You see the claw marks? We've got another badger hole there. It's like an O, but it's on its side because they're wider than they are tall. So the holes are the same. The other one, you can see. Another one. How do I get through here? Up a bit, I think. Oh, you're on a giraffe. More badger. You can see the scratch marks. They've got really strong front claws. Manam, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. And there's the fence. Hallelujah. Shazza escaped the horses. They have done a lot of digging. Here's another hole. Right. Get through here. Has that got any claw marks in? See the claw marks there? The powerful diggers are badgers. They dig to get to roots and grubs. Badgers are protected, so do not disturb the set. Now this is the badger toilet area. There's always a toilet area close to the set. Is that a wasp nest, Annie? They're very clean animals, so this is badger toilet. Up around here. We've got a path. We'll see, I've not been up here for a while, so we'll see how they've been remodelling. You can see a lot of earthwork. Here's a hole. We'll come over the top to this one, I think. in the mounds of earth, you'll see lots of plants and grass. They collect the grass and they use it as bedding. Now, this set is huge. It stretches all the way back. It's so warm already. Right, this is a lot of work they've been doing. Look at all this that they've pulled out. Totally reshaped the bank. Here's an old hole below us. They'll remodel, they'll add new parts in. They'll change parts. We've had a deer here. See if I can manage not to slip on this sand. Deer hoof. Going the other, it's actually walked the other way. It's not come this way. Its toes are here and they're the back of its hooves, its toes. Right, how am I going to get over here without falling? There are some rocks it's pulled out to show you the claws. Here's some claw marks. That's my finger. That's quite a small foot. The hole is about a foot across. You've got toe prints there. You've got a back footprint there. Jose, how you doing? Patty. It's Patty here. Hi, Patty. Let's keep going. He was live last night, Queen. Oh, Andy. He was. Where was Andy? Yes, he was in my chat. And he was in Nutters this morning. So there's an old hole. And there's an old hole. And they're stretching this set, oh God, out this way. There's where our deer's been as well. It's going the opposite direction, so it's coming where I've come from. The badgers strip the bark off that, sharpening their claws and playing. You can actually see the claw marks where the bark's not been taken yet. And you can see how high that is, how big they are. That's about 4 foot, I would say, off the ground from where they've been reaching up. Here, got another one they've been working on. Claws, where are you? I need a stone. Might find one further up. Here's another one. Oh, they've moved right round. That's right round. I'm gonna try and go up there. Ooh, don't want to fall. You can see how wide that is. That's about 5 handspans. There's been a rabbit dead down here. Up here, we've got a brand new one. Where's my chat gone? There you are. Decode. Right, see if I can get up there. This is very new. They've just started working on this one from the look of it. Very new indeed. If I can move these brambles without getting stout. You can see in the middle, just there, where they've been dragging the soil out overnight. And again, they're using all these trees to sharpen their claws. Taking all the bark off. How do I get up there? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Here's an older one. See all the work while they've dragged it down. They've actually been up on this tree stump, this tree. You see how it's all muddy? It looks like they've been climbing up on it. But they have areas further up where they play and the ground's all flattened out and all the vegetation's gone. Oh, it's a bit warm, even though I'm in the shade. And I'm trying to not fall over. What are the odds this tree? Oh, it is, ouchie. Brambles. This one's huge. They've been doing a lot of work up here. This is where they play. It's all stripped back. See how the ground's hardened. This was one of the original holes. It looks like they've abandoned this part and they're moving across hill that way and across this way. I don't want them going this way because it becomes visible. Not many people know where it is, and I like it to stay that way. All right, hopefully you can see these claw marks through this stone that is pulled up. Oh, chunk of sand. But they're really playful animals. They're lovely. They're funny to watch. Another stone. They pull out. They're so powerful. They pull out huge stones and just roll them down the bank in their home remodeling. This one's massive. They used to play on here, but for some reason they changed their minds. I'll look him up, Teresa. Yeah, they used to play on here. It's been taken over by vegetation. Purple, you're right. Show you the old ones. These were the main ones. Oh no, they're doing some work on that one. That one was huge. And this one, I have been pulling soil out, so they are in here. But this was the main run. God, am I going to get to it? I'm too old to do all, ow, jungles. Jose badgers. Not honey badgers, just regular badgers. Oops, sorry, got the headphone. Here's another one of the main older holes. And again, they've been working on it. You can see the grass inside it. And we'll come back around. Hopefully I'm not going to fall down the bank. Anyway, sorry, headphones went. How am I going to get back down? It's a bit iffy. You used to be able to walk straight through here, but they've redesigned the home, so it's all changed. This is one of the main runs. They have loads of entrances and exits for a quick escape. Very, very, oh God, very busy animals. Grass that they've been pulling up and bringing in. Badgers will eat grubs and roots, which is why you get all these little dig holes. A bit like rabbits do, a bit bigger. I've got another one there, I didn't see that one. This system, this set, it's got a lot bigger since I was here last time. Oh, Teresa, you'll get brilliant footage up in the lakes. I'd love one for where I am, but I was getting told off by the, well, I wasn't getting told off. RSPB, man, they go stalking up on the moors. He wanted to know why I was there. He wanted to know if I had a drone. Oh, here's a good one. They've been in here. So I'll move it into the light. Out of the light even. So So we've got one paw here, scratching, and another paw here. And they pull big chunks out. Teresa, I tried to grab one in the air that was trying to fly. And then he took my finger off on the blades. There, we've got toe marks there. With those claws. Yeah, they are. They're clever little things too. They're creatures of habit. Ooh, this one's being a big one. I can't move it. Move that out of the way. Really deep claw marks on this one. What about this? No, I can't see any of that. It's just pulled it out. You can see all the vegetation that they've pulled out that they use for bedding. Yeah, the creatures of habit, they have the same routes that they do all the time. They won't stray very far. They love to go the same places. That's been a big foot. Those claw marks there, and you've got claw marks facing up as well. I feel a bit like David Bellamy. And then we've got Whittier. Nice seeing a deer here. I didn't realise there was any. This side of the town. We might have some further down, but that one was built, dug out about 3 years ago. They seem to abandon this one. Yeah, purple, I'm leaving it up. Oh, I have got a new one down there. Right, we'll have a look. If I can get round. And we're going to do this. Right. Jeez. Can I? No, I'm not going to get down. There's another one there, a lower one. But it's enormous. They just build and build and build. And where have they dragged these ones from? They must have rolled them downhill. Oops, daisy. And their little toilet along the bottom. Not actually found any hair cut on anything as yet. I've seen the claw marks where they've been sharpening their claws on the trees. And the bark. That one there. What have we got? Not much. Let me show you there. Hang on. There you go, it's in the centre of the screen. They're shaped like an O, but laid on its side. Same shape as they are. They're low animals, they sit low on the ground and they're very wide. You've got, right, I'll risk it. Things I do for YouTube. Ooh. Right, this is badger toilet down here. They've got all their old bedding as well, along this bottom, and along here. Clean little critters. Hopefully I don't stand in any poo. And toilet all the way along. Yeah, Jose, I don't like being out of my routine. I'm going to be out of it for mine for a few days as well. So they've got a really big toilet area on this one. We'll probably see some paths into the field to go up over the top. If I can get up the bank without getting nettled. Happily, no one's cut up here because they were cutting paths and they opened a path right up into the set. Shahi, thank you very much for coming in. Up over. So they're hidden again. Oh, crap. This is going to be painful. Sticky Willy. How am I going to get up here? I'm going to get nettled to death, stabbed to death, because the path's totally gone. Sod it. Leica, thank you very much for coming in. Right that way. I've got, see those thorns? Dogweed. The raspberries though. Plenty of raspberries, but the black currants as well. Oh, and that common enemy, the nettle. Jeez. Ouchie. What was that? Oh. This is such a bad idea. How am I going to get up there? The heck? What was that? Huh. Something coming. Oh, you like it? Oh, it would have been perfect if you were here tomorrow. I'm in London tomorrow and into Friday. Shoot. This is a nightmare. Not far. I've not got far to go. This is so bad. Look at those thorns. Hopefully it eases off just there. But there was a path all the way up. Ouchie. Haha. This isn't fun. Do you know what? I'm going back through the bottom. I'll chance horses. That's not fun at all. Shoot. I nearly went down. I'm going to risk horses. Do me David Attenborough impression. Once you know they're here and what to look for, the signs are easy to see. Like through parks and fields, you'll have paths that they use every day. Like we passed one earlier. Looks like they've been digging there as well. Nettles. They come through here and they cross the fence where I came in. You've got a paw there, look, with the claws. The size of my hand next to it. Right, where's that horse at? Hopefully it stayed at the top. Something's had a pigeon. Oop. And look at the size of that stone. They've pulled out. And they also go through the fence just there. Came this way, didn't I? I've been stabbed in the legs by roses and blackberries. I can feel them. Remy, thank you very much for coming in. You've been looking at badger sets, Remy. I'll have to drop Emily a message to have a look. I think they're looking like they're building up here too. It's too far from the main set to be connected underground. So, it could be the young. Fly in the eye. And look at those claws there. Coming from the top all the way down. The size of the paw and say foot. It's mine. I nearly had a heart attack. I thought that was a horse coming for me and it's a pigeon in a tree. I'd have to lump over that fence. And again, there's another. And those smaller claw prints. So we've probably got young in here playing. See if I get out this field alive. Watch the horse be where I want to get out the field. I can hear it. Oh, damn it. I'm a bit scared. Right, I'll stay close to the fence so I can jump it if I have to. But jumping it's not going to be fun. Hiya, Fishy, Marianne. Thank you for coming in. Dear God, where's the horse? Oh, Jose, did I give you the link? Look for Stofel. Stofel, the honey badger. On Amazon, there's a documentary called Honey Badgers, Masters of Mayhem. I love that honey badger. I want to come back as one. He is possibly the most clever animal I've ever seen. Hi, Yad. Thanks for coming in. He trained his girlfriend to climb a gate, and simultaneously they would unlock it together. He would make clay balls to make stones so he could escape his enclosure. Then he would go to the owner's house, smash a window, get in, and go and raid the fridges, whatnot, and trash the place. He would use branches. What else would he use? He was very, very clever. When I saw him making the mud balls to make steps, it was just wow. Oh, I did a dodgy piece here. If this horse comes over the top, I'm done. Sloths are adorable. They are so cute. Right. We're nearly at the side fence. So if I walk up on there, I can easily try and jump over. Well, I'll say easy. Jump over it. But yes, Stofel the honey badger. There's some little videos about 4 minutes long on YouTube if you look him up. But there's also now he's got a son. So twice the fun. I think the son's as clever as his dad is. Right. I'm going to lob the fence here rather than go up, I think. Attempt to lob the fence. There's a big tensile post there. Thank you very much for coming in, Official. Prack, how you doing? No, definitely no balls. But I don't want chased off the horse because it's a lot bigger than I am. Right, you're probably going to end up laughing at me falling over the fence. Jeez. Got a nice fat post with 2 rails of barbed wire. Christ. This isn't funny. Oh, that was my jeans coat. Shoot. That's my foot not over the top. Yay, I'm over. Oh, shoot. The top's not. Right, I'll go up this way. Show you a bit here. We'll go and see exactly where it is. It's common land. People rent this field. At the top where the badges are, it's common land. I'm stabbed to death. Sorry. Sounded like it was heading down the bank where I was. Do you know what? Not even moved. Champion. Right, we'll walk through the other field. More horses that way. Official, after the live, I'll give you a wrench. I can't give you one while I'm in StreamYard. The horses have got these two fields together. The next field belongs to the council and they were wanting to sell it for housing. The people that had rented it as part of their farm for over 25 years. So they should have had the right to buy it. But the council played dirty and they didn't even get an opportunity to buy it. Oh yes. Well, I've got a few nettle stings around my ankles. I've got rose and blackberry thorns in my legs. I mean, look at the thorns that you get on them. I can feel some of those in my legs. All fun. We'll not go back the main roadway. We'll go back the nice roadway. Although my battery's probably going to die on the route. Why is it the StreamYard destroys your batteries? Nearly tripped again. Now this field we're about to go through. Oh, something's at a bird. Little sparrow by the look of it. Yeah, the council wanted to sell this field for housing. So they did a dirty trick to the people. I used to bring the dogs down here for a wander in this field. There's probably a million of our tennis balls and frisbees underground because we were here every day for a couple of hours. My ankles are stinging. Yeah, I think they dropped it, Remy, or they've put it back up again. I think you only have to have 50 or so now and you can go live through YouTube. There's new houses being built on fields all around. These have just been built. There's a massive housing estate over there. It was all just open fields. Leica, where are you today? Are you in a Canada run? Leica travels the world and goes to some amazing places for work. So warm. Oops, signal dropped a little bit. For some reason, YouTube, going live on YouTube, signal's terrible and it cuts out all the time. But StreamYard is a lot better. So tomorrow morning, it's a very, very, very early start. I've got to be at school for... I'm going to be at school for 6:30. We're leaving to go to London. Oh, I'm covered in scars. Absolutely covered in scars. Surgical and accidental. I've got a Frankenstein scar right on my back from a couple of spinal surgeries. I was walking up and down on top of a farmer's gate, messing with my brother, and I fell off. And I got a rusty bolt dug right into my shin, nearly the full length of my shin. So that's a body scar. We were going in fields we weren't allowed to as kids. And the field just had 2 lines of barbed wire, about 2 feet apart on posts. And we wanted to go and play at the little beck, a little stream that ran at the back of the house. So we got shouted, so we came legging it back. I went to crawl under the barbed wire, but I put my head up too early and I ended up with barbed wire stuck in my cheek from just under my eye to my chin. So what did I do? I washed it in that little stream and then I went and hid behind the sofa, hoping no one would notice. But we just moved a few hours up country and I was then known as Scarface at my new school for a while, off some of the bully boys a couple of years above, which was fun. I'm close to Scotland. I'm in a county called Cumbria, which is, I can see Scotland from my house. It's about 25 minutes drive away. Let's just go over the top. If my signal dies off, just play away.
I did enjoy it. Aye, it was a good night.
There we go. If my signal goes, just play and chat. I'm about 10 minutes away from home. It's in the town that I live, it's a little housing estate. We're cutting through it to get to the road to walk home. As you can see Scotland from my house on the horizon. You can see the Lake District on a good day. And it takes about 25 minutes on the road to get to Scotland. Hi, Tango. Tango, I'm Cumbria. I'm a bit north of Carlisle. It's red hot. And for 8 hours tomorrow, I'm going to be stuck on a bus. I can hardly wait. There was a farmer's field here, and that's been sold too, and they're building houses on that. Mine, it was fluffy blankets. They had fluffy blankets that they loved. Not so much soft toys. Yeah, I like it. It would be. It's amazing up here. So peaceful. Well, unless you're down in the pub and it's like closing time, but it's not so quiet. Yeah, I was known for Scarface by some of the lads in the years above me. fun, and they called me that the entire time I was at school with them. Scar's nearly gone. There's just like a little bit of the scar at the bottom, inside of my chin, so that's not too bad. You don't know it's there unless I've pointed out. I've got a mishmash of accents. My family's from Yorkshire, and I was down in Yorkshire till I was 9 years old. Then we moved up near Newcastle, up in the hills of a county called Northumberland, and the accent there is Geordie, and I kind of have a bit of a Geordie twang sometimes. And then the Cumbrian, I've kind of lived in Cumbria more than I've lived anywhere else, so 8 hours, like it's going to take me 8 hours on a bus. I can hardly wait. It's pretty up here. If signal goes, just either potter around or go, and I'll stop it when I get home. Huh? Oh, does she? Bless her cotton socks. My son had a little fluffy blanket he would suck on the corner of. But obviously that got smaller and smaller over the years. I am red hot. The sun's warm. Patty, I love your accent. I hate mine because it's just so odd. So many different regional accents thrown together. I hate hearing my voice back. Around here, got more fields and cattle. So for all it's a town, it's very rural too. There you got the young bullocks over there. Come up here for the water troughs. I know. Window beer review. Thanks for coming in, Thomas. How you doing? You so do I. Kay Stevenson, how you doing? Big oak tree, just there. There's another. And all the way along. Luckily the storms haven't hit these ones. They've been quite sheltered. Right, we'll go a bit further along here. This wall's a bit iffy. It started to collapse under these trees. If they have to repair it, the road will be shut. You can see the walls falling down just there. It's very wonky. Yeah, it's Tango. No, it's not, when you're on YouTube, it doesn't let you. I always forget. The trees shaped by the lorries and things that come up and down here. More feels that way. And this corner, where that green salt bin is where I plan to come out, but the raspberries and the blackberries stop that. See that scratch? That's off a raspberry. It's itching like mad. Got a bit of an algae. We've got cows in this one. Normally is. Look at that old shed collapsed in the bottom. Great Farmer, how you doing? We'll cross over. Yeah, that's where we were meant to come out before we bumped into the nettles, thistles, raspberries and blackberries. Here's one of the allotments. There's no one in working today. And streets of old sandstone houses. I'll be in Yards Great Farmer today. School days are mixed around. Little one has just been going for afternoons because she's just fallen asleep. She can't really cope with full days. The medicine's not working yet. And she's going in for the morning today instead of afternoon because they're doing some life skills. They're going out learning about crossing roads, going getting shopping lists. Hi, Blue Rose. I'm having a bit of a stress, Great Farmer, so I'm not walking it off. I love the way they cut that. It's a cone. A lot of people have started flying flags here. The majority have the Ukrainian flag flying. You can see over the top. One of these houses further up has got a little weather station that you can log on to, get your latest wind speed, air pressure, temps, go back at the records. It's a bit nerdy, but I like going on it. Oh no, I got barbed wire from under my eye to my chin. That was when I was a kid. That's off a rose. I still got a thorn in it. I probably have. Scratched me right along. Itching like crazy. Oh, it's so hot. That one's a new build. Here you've got all the old sandstone houses. These will be 200-300 years old. Well, my thoughts on Ukraine and Russia. Russia should never have gone into Ukraine in the first place. They've caused all of this. Yes, there's propaganda both sides, but obviously more coming from the Russian side. I watch a couple of channels that have got access to CCTV and cameras in Ukraine, which are really interesting. But Putin seems to have lost the plot. He's now saber rattling at Sweden and Finland. There's lots of stories saying that he's ill and meant to be coming out of his people, coming out with that one. Do I believe that? Possibly. Certainly looks like he's on steroids. He's got moon face. But do I think he's on death's door? No. Do they need to depose him? Yes. There, the weather station's just in there. Little old wall. When Ukraine didn't do anything other than ask about joining the UN. The UN. NATO. UN needs to change its rules. Any country with membership that's invading and being an aggressor in a war should be totally blocked out of any votes, because NATO should have been in from the beginning, but Russia was vetoing. I know China will veto to support Russia if they were banned from votes on resolutions, but that needs to change. It's like the League of Nations. Too many cooks and too many pots. Secret Blackburn, you're right. My battery's about to die. So there needs to be rapid changes to the UN. Putin needs his ass kicked. Should we have gone in? I said yes. Do I still say yes? I'm not so sure. Although Putin's proved to the world he's nothing. All the saber rattling, all the mouth. His army is totally corrupt. The officers were getting funding for new tyres, and they were getting cheap Chinese knockoffs and pocketing the rest of the money. So when those vehicles were going to the Ukraine, the tyres were blowing up, the tyres were just not up for the job. And that's a lot to do with their progression being stalled, as well as their supplies. They're just not what they think they are. He can threaten the old nuclear bomb, but it's absolute bullshit. He'll never do it. He's a bully boy. Hi, Cleveland, you're right. The English guys that are on death row, they were in Mariupol, but they've been transported to DPR control. So that's clearly the Russians have handed them over to them for them to go through their court system, for the Russians to keep their hands clean and not be seen breaking Geneva Conventions. Sneaky, sly, so-and-sos. Sanctions should be harder. The ideal would be that his own people take him out. Sanctions are hitting his closest allies. And for all they're his closest allies, and have made billions off the man, he's leaving them destitute now. So the plan would be nicely that his own people take him out. Will it happen? Possible. He won't anyone close enough. But if sanctions are crippling them that much, they might try. Oh, look at that one. That's a decent scratch and a half. I thought my arm was itchy. I was peanutting. Hiya, Peanut. Sorry I didn't see you. I was busy ranting about Russia. Ouchie, Jose. Yeah, Remy, that's the thing. Here, the cost of living and fuel prices have gone through the roof, and people are struggling in a big way. And with the embargo on letting grain through, that's going to get worse. Oh dear God. Oh, spotted pheasant, lovely. But the only other answer is, well, there's options here are Ukrainians get slaughtered and taken over by Russians and become part of the Russian state, who will then try and spread their borders a little bit bigger. They've been, haven't they got Moldova, haven't they? I can't see him going into Sweden. I can't see him going into Finland, although he is threatening it. We just either sit back and let Ukraine be destroyed. We go in and shoot them out. Put Putin in his place. He won't put a uniform on. He wouldn't. He's not that stupid.